Good morning, Zion. March is annual Women's History Month, and the Daughters of Destiny Women's Ministry would like to pause during each morning worship and on our social media outlets to bring you an informative spotlight of her story in history. This morning, we spotlight Septime Poinsett Clark, affectionately known as the grandmother of the Civil Rights Movement, a teacher and civil rights activist whose citizenship schools helped enfranchise and empower African Americans. Born in Charleston, South Carolina in 1898, she attended public school, then worked to earn the money needed to attend the Avery Normal Institute. Qualified as a teacher, but Charleston did not hire blacks to teach in its public schools. So she instead became an instructor on South Carolina's Johns Island in 1916. In 1919, she returned to Charleston and taught at her alma mater. She worked with the NAACP to help get the city to hire black teachers, gathering countless signatures in favor of change. In 1925, after her husband's death, she moved to Columbia, South Carolina, and continued teaching and working with the local NAACP and Thurgood Marshall in a 1945 case seeking equal pay for all teachers. Her stand was worth it. When the case was won, her salary, along with that of others, increased threefold. She returned to Charleston in 1947 to teach, but maintained her NAACP membership. However, in 1956, it was illegal for public employees to belong to civil rights group. Clark refused to denounce the organization and was fired. She was then hired by the Tennessee Highlander Folk School and became the director of its citizenship program, training others to help their community in basic literacy and math skills, making them eligible to register to vote during a time when literacy tests were used to disenfranchise blacks. In 1961, the SCLC took over the project, and Clark joined them as the Director of Education and Teaching. Under her leadership, more than 800 citizenship schools were created. Clark was honored by Jimmy Carter with the Living Legacy Award in 1979 and South Carolina's highest civilian honor, the Order of the Palmetto, in 1982. In 1987, Clark died at 89 on Johns Island, leaving a legacy where she believed unconditionally in the ability of people to respond when they are told the truth. She declares, "We needed to be taught to study rather than to believe, to inquire rather than to affirm." Zion, let's remember her name, remember her legacy, remember her story in history. Septime Earthelene Poinsett Clark, a teacher, an activist, a daughter of fire, and an agent of change. Let's tell her story.